Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. This is an easy one, however, I've just had to go and have a little nap before I started this. It's that easy that I needed a nap first. We are cooking fresh beef and lime salad, which I have been calling sort of like a Thai beef salad. Here's the reason why. There's only a few ingredients, which I've gotten ready, bar cooking the steak. It will serve 4, but if you're really hungry, I reckon it would serve 2. So you will also need a large bowl and a frying pan for cooking your steak. So when you cook your steak, I will talk you through that later, but you're basically doing your steak to your liking, and then you're going to let it stand for 10 minutes before you cut it, and then it will join the rest of the crew in a really cool salad bowl. So I needed a large bowl, and I thought, you know what? The one that I used to do the pasta in is pretty cool. So it's a very versatile thing. So it's a good idea to get a large bowl. You can use plastic, but this one's fancy. All right, come on in and talk you through this. Yes, I have a very long very filled, crammed full 2 weeks coming up, so that was the reason why I needed a nap. But anyway, I will continue. So first of all, you need a 500-gram piece thick cut rump steak. That is still in the bag. I'm not getting that out until it's time. 4 medium tomatoes, which you're going to slice up. I've sliced them in half and then into a wedge. 1 cup of finely chopped fresh coriander. I haven't finely chopped it, but I've chopped it enough. 1 large continental cucumber slice. Now, continental cucumber, I believe, is also known as a telegraph cucumber. So that's that one there. I've cut it into circles. 1.5 cups of finely sliced shallots. They're fairly finely sliced, and that's them in there. The final ingredient is 1/2 cup of Thai lime and coriander dressing. I could not find it where I work. The only Thai dressing we had was satay. I didn't want satay. I went into Coles and could not find said dressing, but I found something with the word Thai in it and lime, and I came up with this delicious sounding thing: Thai, basil, lime, and coconut. So we're going to need 1/2 cup of that. I haven't measured that because that goes on at the very end, and they do advise that you prepare it as required. So therefore, putting the dressing on top of it to leave it sit overnight is probably not a good idea. But my very late dinner, nearly breakfast actually, is going to include that, and then the one for the next night is going to also have that, but I think it'll be fine. It'll just soak in better. All right, so first step is we're going to get our frying pan ready, and we're going to cook our steak. So when it comes to cooking steak, I haven't cooked steak for ages. That's not what I was going to say, but I like to use this pan that I've got that's got the char grill on it, so it gives it that line effect on it. So we're going to go and get that ready. Let's go. So I do always like to spray things that I need to wash up because it makes it easier for me. And this is the char grill pan that I was talking about. It's got the lines on it. We're going to turn it on and get it hot, and then I'm going to pop some olive oil on it, and we're going to just cook the steak. And then we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. So let's go. So when we cook the steak, we're just going to use tongs. When I say I haven't cooked steak for a long time, I'm not referring to at work, because that's only steak sandwiches. That technically is cooking steak, but not at home. So I got my butcher to bring me some delicious rump steak the other day. Oh, look at that. I haven't even opened it up and it looks amazing. If you can, support your local butcher. This is great. I get a reusable brown paper bag and I get my meat in a plastic bag. I don't have a stupid plastic tray that I have to throw out. I really hate those stupid plastic trays. Alright, I'm just going to get the tongs while this is warming up. I'll use these ones. Tongs. Okay, so what we're basically doing is we put the steak on, we put it on for a couple of minutes or a little bit each side to seal it, and then we cook it to our liking. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Yum. It's so long since I've had rump steak, or steak actually, so that's why I was looking forward to this one. And I always, especially while I'm working a lot, I always do try and choose recipes that are quick and easy to prepare. And this will also give me a bit of extra iron, which is a good thing while I'm hectic at the moment. All right, so yes, that is getting hot. I'm not going to touch it to find out. A little bit of time on that side. Flip it over. That hasn't even done anything yet. So we're basically sealing it and then we're cooking it. So I have sealed it and I've turned it over, and the good thing, as I said earlier, with this cool char grill pan is you get those cool char grill lines on it. So it's getting really hot now, which is good. Cook it to your liking. I used to be a well done steak person, but after eating well done steak that sort of goes a bit rubbery and whatever, I now like it to medium, where it's just a little bit pinker on the inside. I don't like it mooing, as I say. So yeah, there is a way to test it, but I don't really know. I just wing it with that part. Okay, so I'm quite happy at that. So what I'm going to do is remove it from the heat, put it onto a plate, and we will let it set for 10 minutes, and then we're going to slice it up and make this salad work. Okay, so it is ready to slice up, so let's go. Before we do slice it, however, what we're going to do is into the bowl, we are going to put them in the bowl. In they go. Add in our coriander, our cucumber, and our shallots. And our shallots. There we go. Now to slice up this, you would probably do it into strips rather than into cubes. So that's fairly straightforward. So we are pretty full. So I'd probably say it's going to serve 4. Or I'm going to probably stretch mine out to maybe 3 serves. Okay. So all we need to do now is just pop it on a cutting mat. Get rid of this. Trying to minimize the washing up for when I wake up in the morning. It is morning, but when I go back to bed and get up again. So let's just slice this. Perfect. So I would cut it into strips, which is what I'm doing. And that is cooked fantastically. If you like it well done, well, you'll just keep cooking it until it's done. But as I say, you rest it for 10 minutes. So while it's resting, it's still actually cooking. Okay. Some of these strips are going to get a little bit bigger. Beautiful. All right, so these will just go on the top. Once we're finished, we measure out half a cup of that salad dressing. Maybe you might be able to get the correct one. I wanted to try and get something with coriander in it because that was part of what was in it. However, as I said in the intro, that was the only thing I could find that had Thai and lime in it. Now, it's got to have lime in it because the salad is called fresh beef and lime salad. So how can it be a fresh beef and lime salad without any trace of lime in it? If you can't get that, you would probably just have to add lime juice to it. All right. Oh, that looks so good. I haven't even spaced it out properly yet, but it looks really good. All right. One very large bowl of salad. Okay, let's get a half a cup of measuring cup thing. I'll get one from the cupboard. All right. Yep, that is a half a cup. Oh, some of these, they don't want you to open them. Oh, there we go. There's a little perforated bit that you have to open it from. Doesn't smell too bad. It also says that this is for slaw, which is slang for coleslaw, and salad dressing. So if you're not in Australia, coleslaw has become a bit of a thing, but since we like to slang everything, coleslaw is now called slaw. All right. We just drizzle that over the top. Okay. Please enjoy. All right. Thank you for watching this episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. This has been fresh beef and lime salad. I will catch you on the next one. See you then.